We are jumping into the kitchen. We are going to sort you out for the weekend. Now, Colour Your Plate with KOO on SABC2 is back for a third season. And this is a particular cooking competition reality show where chefs and foodies from around South Africa compete to show their talents with the chance of winning their share in 500,000 Rand in prizes. And the thing is, you could be part of the action if you entered to be a contestant. And this morning, we've invited somebody who went all the way to win season 2, and it is none other than Karen van der Merwe. Karen, good morning and welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you.
It's lovely to be back in your kitchen.
Yeah, and what a journey it's been for you as well, eh?
It's been amazing. It's really been amazing.
What have you been up to since?
Been busy, been working on content, been working on recipe development. I've been busy with my proeplankies and functions and just so busy.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, well, let's get busy in the kitchen because you're making something very fancy. Well, it sounds fancy at least. Beetroot and onion.
Tatin.
You have to say it,
and
yes.
You have to say it with a bit of an accent just to make it look fancier, but it's just an upside-down tart.
Okay, fantastic. Look, in the name, it sounds quite hectic, but it's really not that difficult, I promise. All right, Karen, take it away. Let's start. I'm going to move over to the side.
So I'm going to start off by melting my butter. Well, my butter's melted now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start off by frying my onions.
Right.
If you would do me a favor.
I can do that.
And please just sort of cut our puff pastry in a form, a round shape that'll fit onto you, and this size is pretty much the same size as this. So
I have to make a round form from a rectangular shape.
It doesn't have to be exactly round.
Oh, really?
We'll push it and form it and make it work.
Is there any specific way that I should do this?
If I were you, I would just take this, stop it over and trace it like in grade 1.
You see why we call the experts in. So it doesn't have to... so
that's perfect.
Is that perfect?
Just trace it roughly round, and that's all you need to do for now.
I can do that. Let's do that. Here we go. So you're going to start, what do you call it? Sweating the onions, browning the onions?
I am going to start sweating off the onions or softening them.
Righto.
Just get this started.
Look at me. Can we just appreciate the roundness that I've achieved?
That's absolutely perfect. You don't have to put it in there. We are going to put it
it's going to go on
everything.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then at the end, we'll flip it over, and it's going to become your upside-down tart.
Fantastic.
Tatin.
The Tatin. It's such a. Where does it come from? What kind of? Where does it originate from? Do we know?
I actually have no idea.
Really?
I would like to say French, but I don't know. It sounds French to me.
Well, now, yeah, exactly. But I mean, this is something quick and easy to do.
Really quick and easy, and healthy.
And healthy as well. Listen, so while we are waiting for these beautiful onions to do their thing,
soften.
Season 3 is back. KOO, Colour Your Plate. What would you say to maybe home chefs out there or people who's really talented in the kitchen?
You know,
why should they enter?
I don't know. Give it a shot. It's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity. And think out of the box. If you're at home, think out of the box. Practice things at home. You know, on set's not the place to try new things. Go. All of us have KOO products in our cupboards, in our pantries at home. So try new things, but keep it simple.
I like that. It's all about trying new things, but still keeping it simple. So I'm just going to move over here for a second because we're going to be adding some beetroot in there as well. So how long before we combine?
So obviously we're going to bake this in the oven, so we don't need it to be as soft as we would want it at the end. So we're just going to soften it a little bit for 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to add our sugar and our thyme, and then right at the end we're going to add our beetroot, pop on our puff pastry and bake it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes.
All right. Well, you can carry on there so long if you want to, because we want to see the whole process coming together.
Of course we do.
But I mean, we are talking about this. Season 3 is back, and entries are currently open, and it is so easy to be a part of this awesome show. All you have to do is take a video of yourself cooking a colorful meal using any KOO product as an ingredient, and say why you should be part of Season 3. It is that easy. Now, what you can do is you can then WhatsApp that video to the number 072-741-5357. I'll say it again, 072-741-5357. Okay, so onions are sweated.
It is indeed.
How do you, is there a term? I don't know.
I don't know. I would just say soft.
Soft. Okay, the onions are soft. Okay, and then this. Should I open it for you?
A little bit of sugar first, just to caramelize that.
All right. Oh, yes.
A lot of sugar.
Fantastic.
That's the unhealthy part.
All right.
Stir it around. It's going to caramelize in the oven as well.
Yes.
And then, if you would do the honors of maybe about 2 or 3 big spoonfuls of KOO grated beetroot.
There we go. 1, 2, one more?
Another one, yeah.
Oh, we love
Beautiful. Just look at the color.
It's stunning. And just because, always add a little bit for love.
Love that.
You know what I'm saying. You're going to cook with love.
And then, lastly, we would like to add our... And this is going to be a bit of a time-consuming job.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Look at that.
Pick off the time leaves.
Yeah, but pick the right time to do it as well. There's so many puns that you can use for this.
Oh, dear.
All right, I'll tell you what, you carry on with that. We are going to be finishing off this dish. Now, we are currently also running a competition on our Expresso social media pages. So you can go and nominate someone that you know who has cooking creativity and the skills to make it as a contestant on the show. So that's what we want you to do. So you could be winning, if you do that, a Kenwood 500ml mini chopper worth over 1,000 Rand. So you too can get creative in the kitchen. Now, this particular competition, it closes on Sunday at midnight, and those T&Cs can be found on our website, expressoshow.com. Karen, bye-bye, donkey. Look at that. So now we're just going to put that pastry over when it's done?
Exactly that.
And then flip it around and pop it in the oven?
Perfect.
Just like that?
Bake it upside down.
Oh, you bake it in the...
Bake it upside down in the pan. Once you bring it out and it's done, you flip it over and you enjoy.
You see, I told you, it's not complicated at all. That recipe on our website, expressoshow.com.
If your cooking makes you proud, then you might be Mzansi's next cooking star. To be a part of Color Your Plate with KOO on SABC2, show us how a healthier you starts with you and your tasty plate. Take a video of yourself creating a colorful meal and tell us why you should be Mzansi's next cooking star. WhatsApp your entry to 072-741-5357 and you could be on the new season. Plus, stand to win your share of prizes valued at 500,000 Rand. Color Your Plate with KOO.